secondary school science teacher, and I'm here to answer your questions that one cool person wants to know about DNA and how it works. So let's learn about it. So deoxyribonucleic acid, what is it actually made of? Well, every molecule of DNA contains nucleotides. This is composed of a phosphate, a sugar, and a nitrogenous base, A, T, C, and G. There are over 3 billion base pairs, and 99% of those base pairs are the same in all people. So what makes us unique? The differences between us are down to gene expression. A certain number of bases make a gene, and then those genes will create a protein. And then those proteins are what you're made of. Keratin is the protein that makes up hair. Insulin and antibodies are other examples of proteins in the body. To put things simply, your DNA is like the alphabet, genes are like words, and ribonucleic acid, or RNA, translates those words into instructions that then make proteins. The way proteins are made is your body rearranges the things that you eat using enzymes, so you literally are what you eat. When your DNA is uncoiled, it is an absolutely enormous molecule. So how does it fit into all of your body cells? Well, it's coiled very tightly around structures called chromosomes. You get 2 sets of chromosomes, one from mom, one from dad, and then all of those together are packed into the nucleus of each of your body cells. The ends of all of your chromosomes contain non-coding sections of DNA called telomeres, and these are there to protect you. Over time, your telomeres get shorter and shorter from the wear and tear of mitosis. If you want to learn more about mitosis, check the link in the description. So, how did you get your own unique DNA? Well, it all has to do with gametes, or sex cells. You have 23 pairs of chromosomes from your biological parents. Prior to those chromosomes going into either the sperm or the egg, sections of the DNA will recombine and swap. So the same genes will be switched around in order to create variety in a process called meiosis. To learn more about meiosis, please check the link in the description. Unlike mitosis, meiosis produces haploid cells. This means that the cells have half as much genetic material, and that genetic material has been randomized to create variety. When the sperm and egg come together, they then create a totally unique new set of 46 chromosomes. Sometimes people might have genes that they don't express, but they can still pass on to their offspring, and this is the difference between phenotype and genotype. Phenotype is how you look, or the genes that you have on display, and genotype is all of the genetic material that you have and could potentially pass on. Sometimes people have harmful genes that cause genetic disorders. A good example of this is cystic fibrosis. Now, if you have one copy of the cystic fibrosis gene, you yourself won't be sick, but you could potentially pass that copy on to your offspring, making you a genetic carrier. If your partner also has one copy of the gene and you each pass one on, then your child will be afflicted with the disease. This is why some people who have a history of genetic illness will opt to get genetic testing prior to having children to make sure that all of their offspring are healthy. Where DNA is concerned, there is way more to know, and in fact, we are still learning about it all the time. So if this has caught your interest and you want to know more, then please check out the resources I've provided in the description.